Another day of a year in miracles. Today we are on A Course in Miracles workbook lesson 69. So I'm going to dive right in. Today's lesson is My grievances hide the light of the world in me. No one can look upon what your grievances conceal. Because your grievances are hiding the light of the world in you, everyone stands in darkness, and you beside him. But as the veil of your grievances is lifted, you are released with him. Share your salvation now with him who stood beside you when you were in hell. He is your brother in the light of the world that saves you both. Today, let us make another real attempt to reach the light in you. Before we undertake this in our more extended practice period, let us devote several minutes to thinking about what we are trying to do. We are literally attempting to get in touch with the salvation of the world. We are trying to see past the veil of darkness that keeps it concealed. We are trying to let the veil be lifted and to see the tears of God's Son disappear in the sunlight. Let us begin our longer practice period today with the full realization that this is so, and with real determination to reach what is dearer to us than all else. Salvation is our only need. There is no other purpose here, and no other function to fulfill. Learning salvation is our only goal. Let us end the ancient search today by finding the light in us and holding it up for everyone who searches with us to look upon and rejoice. Very quietly now, with your eyes closed, try to let go of all the content that generally occupies your consciousness, the monkey mind that just won't stop. Think of your mind as a vast circle surrounded by a layer of heavy dark clouds. You can see only the clouds because you seem to be standing outside the circle and quite apart from it. From where you stand, you can see no reason to believe there is a brilliant light hidden by the clouds. The clouds seem to be the only reality. They seem to be all there is to see. Therefore, you do not attempt to go through them and past them, which is the only way in which you would really be convinced of their lack of substance. We will make this attempt today. After you have thought about the importance of what you are trying to do for yourself and the world, try to settle down in perfect stillness, remembering only how much you want to reach the light in you today. Now, determine to go past the clouds. Reach out and touch them in your mind. Brush them aside with your hand. Feel them resting on your cheeks and forehead and eyelids as you go through them. Go on, clouds cannot stop you. If you are doing the exercises properly, you will begin to feel a sense of being lifted up and carried ahead. Your little effort and small determination call on the power of the universe to help you, and God himself will raise you from darkness into light. You are in accord with his will. You cannot fail because your will is his. Have confidence in your Father today, and be certain that he has heard you and answered you. You may not recognize his answer yet, but you can indeed be sure that it is given you, and you will yet receive it. Try as you attempt to go through the clouds to the light to hold this confidence in your mind. Try to remember that you are at last joining your will to God's. Try to keep the thought clearly in mind that what you undertake with God must succeed. Then let the power of God work in you and through you and His will and yours be done. In the shorter practice periods, which you will want to do as often as possible, in view of the importance of today's idea to you and your happiness, remind yourself that your grievances are hiding the light of the world from your awareness. Remind yourself also that you are not searching for it alone, and that you do know where to look for it. Say then, my grievances hide the light of the world in me. I cannot see what I have hidden, yet I want to let it be revealed to me for my salvation and the salvation of the world. Also, be sure to tell yourself, if I hold this grievance, the light of the world will be hidden from me. If you are tempted to hold anything against anyone today. And that's it. That's our lesson. Our lesson workbook number 69, My Grievances Hide the Light of the World in Me. And remember, as you're reading these, if you're uncomfortable with the word God, I know a lot of times A Course in Miracles talks about God as being this thing outside of us, and that's only because most of us believe that that's true, and we believe that God is something outside of us. So A Course in Miracles is trying to attempt to reach us where our thoughts and our beliefs are. But in truth, right, God is love, and you are love, and all of that is inside of you. So really what you're trying to do is you're trying to reach that higher self that is connected to Source or the universe or God, if that's a comfortable word for you to use. And today you're trying to go past the clouds of grievance, which are hiding the light of the world in you. And that's it. That's all. That's what we're trying to do today. So thanks for joining me today. Let's see who is joining live this morning on this daylight savings time morning, which means we all got up maybe a little bit earlier than we're used to getting up. Good morning, Francine. Nice to see you here this morning. Hi, Colette. Great to see you. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you here. Hi, Cindy. Good morning, Mark. Great to see you. Hey, Carl. Nice to see you. Hi, Nell. Good to see you here. Good morning, Kenny. Great to see you. Hey, Vera. Nice to see you here this morning. Hi, honey. Good to see you watching. Who else is here? Hi, Rose. Good to see you. Good morning, Kim. Hey, good morning. Good to see you. So, yeah, going to the blinding light. We had so much fun, so much light yesterday. Oh, good, Vera. I'm so glad you guys had some light. Great to know that. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mark. Mark just lost his mom this weekend. Yeah, I'm sure she did blast through those clouds. Yeah, I lost my mother and my brother, and boy, I'll tell you, it's hard to lose them from this physical plane that we're used to seeing them. But all I would say is maybe try to keep yourself open to knowing that they're there with you, and they can be there with you anytime you call on them. Because I know I feel my mom and my brother, I feel them so close to me anytime I just say, hey, come to me today. I want to have you with me. So again, sorry for your loss today, Mark, and all of our thoughts and prayers are with you today. And yeah, let's blast through those clouds and connect with that love and that light inside of us. And that's our practice for today. My grievances hide the light of the world in me. So thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning, and I hope you come back tomorrow for our next lesson. And I know you had to get up a little bit extra early this morning to be here for the live feed, so I'm glad to see you all here this morning. And I'll see you tomorrow for our next lesson in A Course in Miracles, because we are doing all 365 lessons this year. We started January 1st. And as usual, if you want to dive deeper, please join us in our private Facebook group where we share what's coming up. And we dive a little bit deeper into the lessons and what it means to us. All right, have a great day and see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining, guys. Bye.